More like it.
Yeah.
These guys, Clancy guys, listen to that.
Well, no, just please, we're enjoying the Clancy Brothers, but of course we did bring our own music along too to serve as background for some of the commercials and. Well, I mean, I know you enjoyed that interview. I don't know if they'll be able to hear all that, Diz, but...
They usually do when you think they can.
You're right. You're exactly right. But, anyways, Diz, you know, you probably listened to that interview with the mayor, Mr. Seamus Please, and he discussed a lot of bombings and like that. And again, I don't mean in a violent sense, but we have one of our we've had Grady Kidd from his fish market on, and our second sponsor that we've been able to get is a man who runs the local, actually dynamite company. He sells.
Wow.
Apparently, yes. It's strange. It would be the only city in the world actually where you would have something like this. And I don't want to. I just want to a little bit of a disclaimer. I really don't want to say we're endorsing the violence that goes on here by giving this man his a platform to talk about selling dynamite. But it's an honorable business over here, and he's just a businessman like everybody else. And anyways, here he comes, Mr. Paddy Sullivan, the owner of Paddy's.
Well, glad to be here. I'm real glad to be here on your show. I just came back from Oklahoma. A little dynamite joke.
Oh,
kid.
It is. I don't even know what to say anymore. You know, every show I do, each and every show I do, I'm constantly being surprised by guests that we have listed as one thing and it turns out to be something else.
No,
Ronnie, I cannot...
This dude, I got him fooled because he thinks he's got something that he doesn't.
Well, we'll have to discuss that later, but...
what are you talking about?
Well, we'll discuss that.
What I got
Ronnie Popgun, for the 9th millionth time that I've used this...
I'll tell you that. It's always hard.
The 100th time I've said this expression to you. What are you doing here masquerading as somebody else? And today...
Well, after that Oklahoma episode, you know, I had to get over here. And, you know, this is my kind of place. I get to sell dynamite and blow up all those liberal pansies. It's great.
Ronnie, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you recognize the voice. You don't need my help. This is Ronnie Popgun, masquerading as Patsy Sullivan. In Transylvania, he was masquerading as somebody else. It's always the same deal. He's at the North Pole masquerading. He's always coming in a different form here. You're selling dynamite in Dublin, Ireland?
I'll tell you, you're doing a heck of a business here. They hate interlopers, I'll give you that. You don't even have to worry about it.
Well, you know, we've only got a little bit of time left, as you're real familiar with this by now. You're on enough of our shows in our new configuration.
I know there's not much time left, but I know you got plenty of time on the second half, and I'll take anything I want.
Well,
in fact, you see that stick of dynamite, all I gotta do is light it, and I get my way.
Ronnie, again, we're immune to your threats, but really, let me say this. How is it that last time we saw you, of course, was during the Return to Transylvania show, and of course you were in, shall I say, not the best of circumstances there, having just undergone an operation performed by...
I'm all fixed up, and
by
just tell me the purple pipe, pal. The problem is, it won't go down. The damn thing, and
how is that? Oil. Again, without being indelicate, how did that operation work out? You say it squirts oil? So
I gotta watch it. I ruined the bedclothes.
So it hasn't worked out that well, the operation then, or?
Oh, it's okay. I got a pretty good reputation with the babes now.
I say, how long have you been over here in Ireland? Because it hasn't been that long, really, that we've done that.
I've had this company for many a long year.
Oh, you have always run this from afar?
Oh, from afar.
Under the pseudonym Paddy Sullivan?
That's right. Aptly named. Sir Isaac Newton was aptly named, too.
Exactly. But anyways, Ronnie, well, I assume then what happened is you got through the operation, you came back here to Dublin to sell You sell your bombs and dynamite. What actually do you sell here? You sell all forms of
we sell all
incendiary devices?
We sell even lip balm. We'll just
anything,
sell anything.
Bug, insect bomb, perhaps?
Oh, sure, we'll sell that. We sell even bombs.
So all forms of incendiary devices, as I said.
We sure do firecrackers.
I thought.
Sell a lot of those to the chicks.
Well, again,
well, it's okay. You can. Oh, okay, we sell a lot of those to those little slanty-eyed interlopers.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry, you caught me by surprise there. I didn't realize you were on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, I have to do.
Well, you know, you gotta bring that engineer with you sometimes. I don't know what the hell your cheap son of. Well, I won't get.
Well, Ronnie, would you mind just giving the engineer
a look? Closing the door. You gonna have that poor guy
close the engineer. But anyways, Ronnie, we're back and
got it, all right.
We were cut off there, but I wanted to.
So was this.
Well, I don't want to be the one to be the bearer of bad tidings here, but apparently the operation wasn't all that it was made out to be. Apparently, Diz was able to get away without donating that required part of his anatomy.
Well, you mean? Well, that makes sense. Because this thing is metal.
Yes, well,
I think he had one of those metal jobs.
Yeah, well, that subject is far too, as I said before, politically incorrect to tackle properly on this forum. But anyways, Ronnie...
You're talking to the king of politically incorrect.
Well, any kind of adjective before incorrect would be fine with you. But anyways, Ronnie, I want to talk a little bit about these bombs. I mean, do you have a factory over here that manufactures these things, or how does this work?
Oh, we get them. We don't make the bombs. We just sell them.
Oh, so you're purely a broker.
Yeah, we get them from the Russians. They get plenty. They ship them over here and boatloads.
I see. And you're selling the bombs to mostly the. You realize that they're bombing some Americans with these, as they call them, interlopers.
Well, they're interlopers too.
I see. How is it then that you've been able to escape so long here? Because in essence, you'd be an interloper as well.
Well, Popgun is an Irish name,
Popgun is an Irish name?
Oh, it sure is.
I didn't know that.
Sure is, and both my parents, Mr. or Mrs. Popgun, as I used to call them, or Sir, as I used to call my dad.
In all the times you've been on the show...
I never knew that.
And we've never talked too much about your parents. Was your father in politics as well, or...?
Oh, no, he was just a poor street vendor with a little monkey. In fact, looked kind of like you.
Well, again, Ronnie, you say your father was a hurdy-gurdy man? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I wouldn't call him a hurdy-gurdy man.
Well, what would you call him then? You say a street vendor.
Call me hurdy-gurdy.
I see.
Well, he was the best there was.
Yeah, a little monkey.
He'd be hurdying when other guys were gurdying.
I see.
I'm saying this kid was good.
I see. And that's what he did. And he was able to...
He had a big tin cup for that monkey. In fact, he didn't have a monkey. He had a full-blown gorilla.
Ah.
I'll tell you, those people they put their whole wallet in there, baby.
You could have forked a little bit more with that. And what was this in? Was he in the old country here? Was he in Ireland, or was this in the United States?
He started out in Ireland, but he got enough money to be able to come to the good old U.S. of A. and be a hurdy-gurdy guy with a girl in...
Was he in Rhode
Brooklyn?
Island?
No, he started out in Brooklyn.
I see. It was partly simple, I'm sure, for it to work out right. You say you started in Brooklyn, and then somehow the family got to Rhode Island at a certain later point?
I moved to Rhode Island later in my life.
It wasn't a big move, of course.
Well, not from Brooklyn. Any place to getting out of Brooklyn is a big move.
Well, and your mother, again, we don't know much about her. Was she a professional?
My mother left when she was pretty young.
I see. So your father raised you then pretty well by himself.
Oh, him and girl.
Well,
That's all. That's why he's so big and strong.
I was going to say, explain some of your table manners as well. But anyways, Ronnie.
Oh, you take out guns. That's your manner. I learned that from the colonel.
Yeah, well, there's been a whole rash of that. I'm surprised that some of the mayors don't have a problem with that, with people taking offense at people's manners. They always mention the other, but, with all the people taking offense at people's manners, you would think that...
I think that would be...
One of the major ones.
in the fencing business.
Yeah, exactly, but of course that's a whole different subject. But anyways, Ronnie, I know you have something... Again, everybody runs their special.
Oh, I have it, and it squirts oil, so what?
No, I wasn't referring to that, but every merchant of various types and whatever various sundry items they're selling, they you weren't going to stop me on that. They always have some kind of special that they're running, and you have one as well with the bomb service. And perhaps you could explain a little bit of that. You call it the I had it written down here.
Yeah, orange. You got it there somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, it's the maple syrup special. What does that mean in terms of?
Well, I tell you, Bill, I just own the place. I'm not in the advertising department. I'll tell you that doesn't make any sense to me either.
Oh, so you say you don't know much about the marketing of it?
Means.
But it doesn't make it's some kind of bomb, in other words.
Oh, if that's what they say, it may be that they're just giving away, something with it.
Maple syrup with a bomb.
Could be.
Well, okay, fine, because I didn't know that.
Who's this little weird guy standing there by the door? Who is he?
It's hard to see from over here.
Oh, he's standing there with something in his hand.
Well,
come on over here.